feel like the dog from Up. Squirrel! Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to another Plan With Me. This week we're going to be planning for November 5th through the 11th. And I'm actually filming this on Wednesday, November 7th. Because I fell off my filming schedule. I had to work a couple doubles, so I kind of lost track of time and space basically. So here I am filming now. So I'm going to be using this Crafty banana kit, and it is one of her scene kits. I've used one other scene kit by her before. And this is what comes with the kit. I am actually really excited to use this. I also got the glitter headers and this these quilt boxes. And I believe I want to use either this one or this one because adulting is hard. Actually, I work nights. I've said that before. And I had two venti Starbucks last night because it was my Monday. And I was just not feeling it. So, let's see. This is actually called the Coffee Collection, in case you guys were wondering. I'm actually going to get started with whiting out these things. I'm not sure if I'm going to fast forward through this or not. Maybe I will. Does she have those decorative flag thingies? She has one here. And she has smaller ones over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna start. Anyway, so what happened last week? I'm actually gonna cover this one. And leave and use one for this one because there is one larger flag on there. So what happened last week? So there are a couple of my co-workers who took medical leave at the same time. I mean, it wasn't planned. They both got sick and needed to have procedures done. So that means that the department is short 2 people, which means that everybody's pitching in and covering their shifts when possible. And because we had like special events going on this past week, it was kind of mandatory that that the shifts be covered. Usually it's kind of optional, but it was actually mandatory because of the special events. There needed to be 3 people in the dispatch center at all times. So that meant that we had to work overtime, which meant that the time I would usually use to do class related things, I did not have that time. So I actually fell a little behind on my literature class work, which led to a mental breakdown the day before everything was due, in which I decided that given the circumstances, I can't bring myself to do the kind of work required for the class. Like, it was an intro to lit class, just a random leftover what do you call that, prerequisite, I guess, for my major, because it was technically my last class, and I had like a mental breakdown on, when was it? My last day working, which was Sunday. No. When was it? On Friday. Friday morning. And everything was due Friday afternoon, and after I spent like the whole, Thursday night, Friday doing part of the work, I just kind of had a like mental breakdown. Started crying, knowing that I had a double shift coming up, back-to-back long shifts, and I wasn't going to be able to get the rest of the work done. Oh my god, there's a squirrel looking at me. Hello, squirrel. I feel like the dog from Up. Squirrel! Okay, sorry. Oh my god, I kind of want to show you guys. Hold on, let me see if you can. You can see my filming setup. Do you see the squirrel? Hello, baby squirrel. Anyway, but now you guys see what I look at when I'm filming. Okay, so I had basically a mental breakdown on Friday, and I was like, fuck this, I quit. And I did what I've never done in my academic career, which is I hit up my academic advisor, and I was like, I need to drop this class immediately. Due to life circumstances, this is just not happening. Because this teacher had just a ridiculous amount of work due. She wanted me to write 16 to 24 pages on a short story, analysis on a short story that was only like 8 pages long. And then on top of that, I had to do like 50 to 60 pages of reading. And then she wanted us to turn in a rough draft to the essay that was due the next week for this week. Actually, it would be due this Friday. She wanted us to do a rough draft, turn it in by Friday of essay due this week on the same short story. So it's like, at this point, it would be 18 to 24 pages of analysis on 1 week, plus an essay for a forum post, plus an actual essay rough draft due on Friday on the same story that was only 8 pages long. And I'm like, I don't have that much to say about this story. It was ridiculous. And I was not having any of it. I was not here for it. I was annoyed. I cried. I was very emotional about the whole situation because I've never had to quit. I've been working basically my entire college life. I've been working and going to school, and I've never had to drop a class because I thought it was too much for me. It's something that I've never had to do, so I was just so overwhelmed. And I believe I could have done it if I actually put my mind to it, I guess. But I work as a police dispatcher, and my job is stressful enough to, on top of that, have to do like a, because I'm also doing like a service learning project for my other class, which is taking up a lot of time, that and then doing like the department stuff, and then just my everyday job itself is stressful. It was just a lot of stress for absolutely no reason. And then this teacher just wanted to add to that. I don't think anybody should do for an intro to lit class. It was ridiculous. So I ended up quitting the class. And it was only the second week of class too, which is, and this is all the work that was due the second week of class. I was just like, I can't do this. And I made the decision because I knew that if I stayed in the class, I would have turned things in, but it wouldn't have been my normal work. My normal, how can I say this? My normal, I wouldn't have been happy with what I turned in, basically. I would have been very unhappy with the products that I turned into her, or the writing. And ever since I've been back in school, I've gotten straight A's, because that's just like the type of student that I am. I am a student who gets A's all the time. And I knew it. I just knew in my bones that there's no way that I would get an A in that class. I would probably get a C at best. And I was just, for it to be the last class ever and to be my only C, I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to just wait until the spring. Or I actually was hoping, when I initially started the process of dropping, that when I started the process of dropping, I was hoping that I would be able to just transfer to a different lit class, to a different class to fulfill my requirement. But I missed, because it's like a quarter system, I only had like the first 4 days of class to drop. And after that, I would just have to wait till the next semester that it was offered. In this case, it would be the in January. So I had to postpone my graduation, which I was supposed to graduate in December, at the end of mid-December. And now I won't graduate until May, because they don't hold another graduation until May, which is really annoying. But at the same time, I get to do like the big, it was just going to be like a small ceremony just for the college that I'm part of, the School of Continuing Education College or whatever. And now I actually get to graduate in the big graduation in May that they do for the entire school, which is exciting, I guess. And so yeah, that's my story of how I had to postpone graduation by another 4 months because I have to take this fucking class that was ridiculous. And I'm not a complainer, you know, I have a job that requires that I be very open to anything, basically. so I know that it's not me. Or I know that the actual issue isn't my ability. I know that if it was a different time and if I wasn't under so much stress as is, I would have done good in the class. It's just, I'd rather just, you know, space it out a little bit. Take my time in the spring and actually take a lit class that I wanted to take because I wanted to take Latino, what was it, Latino? I either wanted to take women literature or women in literature or Latino literature studies, something like that. But those weren't offered in the fall. I had to wait till spring. And obviously at the time when I was signing up for classes, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna wait for this because that would postpone my graduation. But at this point, it's just like, I'd rather just do that, have peace of mind, know that I'll actually do good, and actually take a class that I wanted to take for once. And I opted out of taking the the women's lit class because the teacher who taught this other literature class that I just dropped is the same teacher who teaches it, and I was not about to deal with her again. She's freaking ridiculous. Like, I can't. I'm an adult learner. I'm 32 years old, and when you already have a career and you're going back to school, doing that amount of work, it's like I guess when I actually did one semester of just school right out of high school, of college right out of high school, and the amount of work that they give like an 18-year-old student is not the same kind of work that they give an adult learner. I guess they figure that adult learning is a lot more independent type work and not as much busy work, quote unquote. And this class is just so much busy work for no reason. And I couldn't deal with it. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So I quit. And that is the story of how I dropped a class and postponed my graduation date by 4 months. So the thing I don't like about these kits is that it does not come with bottom washi. So let me see what I can do. I don't really need checklists, but I'm gonna have to use them. I don't know if I should use them as bottom washi or what. Glitter headers just seem weird. But we're gonna use them because there's nothing else. So yeah, I dropped a class. What else happened? So not much else happened other than my mental breakdown over school. It's I mean I've had stress over a class before, but it's never been like this ridiculous where I just was like, I can't finish this, I can't do this. Like, it was too much for me and it was like I work nights, so I sat in bed until like noon when I had to work a double the next day trying to finish this stuff. And I was like, yeah, I think I should quit this class, because if this is only the second week and I'm already doing all this work, there's no way that I can keep up with this amount of work and still function at work. And my job is not a job where I can go half asleep. It's not. I mean, I talk to people who could literally, if I slack at my job, then that is life or death. And I mean, it's crazy to say, but that's the reality of my job, is that I literally have people's lives in my hands, and it's not a job that you can do half-assed. You can't go to work, you know, half-assed and half-ass your job. It's just not how it works. I don't know how. Should I put the boxes down here and then just have okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the boxes as bottom washi. So I signed up for my other class. Thankfully, I didn't miss like the registration dates or anything, and the money that I had used to pay for this class, I can now use to pay for the other class. So that's actually very exciting, that I won't be losing money, because I actually pulled out of class just in time to get almost all of my money back. I lost, I think, like 10% of it, which is fine, but it's still better than if I had waited one more day to drop it. I would have lost 70% of my my tuition. It was crazy how it worked out. So I'm glad I had my breakdown when I did. I don't know if I should put a glitter header, or I don't think I'm going to, actually, because I want like space to actually plan. Not that I have many plans this week. I mean, these 2 days have already passed and I'm on this day now, but let's do some littles. I just realized that I don't have my TV shows marked on here. Other than that, what have I done? Nothing. I did a lot of things for my other class, dealing with my other project. This is gonna suck because I emailed back a bunch of people for my other project. So I use this one. Whatever. I don't know how that happened, but she only has one of these and I have 2 of these here. I guess I could switch it, but I honestly don't feel like it. What else is TV shows? Mondays. What do I usually have on Mondays? Bowl. I'm not going to mark that. Wednesdays I have American Horror Stories. Thursdays I have Legacy. And then Sunday I have a few. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Wednesday is brown. Thursday is caramelo. And then Sunday is brown. Again, and there's only one. Whatever. Honestly though, I'm only caught up with Charmed at this point, so. Mondays I usually have a show, but I'm not gonna bother with that. I watched Venom on, Monday? Today's Wednesday, 2 days ago, on my day off. And it was actually, I really liked it. Although some people have said that they did not. Some people I know. I thought it was really good. Personally. Not that it matters. Doesn't have movie marquees either. I think so. On the sidebar I can do workouts. What do I usually do? Oh, I have a school thing. So I'm gonna do workouts my schedule. Go back to old school because I don't have the usual things that I usually have in other kits. So, all right, the first thing I want to mark on Monday is that I went to the movies. So I'll need a movie marquee for that. And actually she had, I believe she had I bought those with this kit. I forgot about them. I'm gonna use them because why the hell not? I know that there was a freebie that came with this kit that had I think I might have like taken it all out. I like I think I did. I put all my freebies in these little books, and I think it might have been actually, let's see. I have any. Oh, I just have two. I think this might be the marquee that came with this kit. So I'm going to use that to mark that I went to see Venom. Maybe I can use one of these glittery page flags for this corner here. I'll cut that off later. Okay, so Monday, what did I do Monday? Monday I went to the movies and to eat tacos. So I'm gonna mark that. And I'm gonna do like a more white space like I did last week, just because I don't know, I think it looks better. here. So I went to see Venom. What else did I do? I went to eat tacos. I ordered something from Amazon. What else can I put here that's special enough? Oh, I had a package delivered. My Glam Plan monthly subscription was delivered this day, so mark that here. And then here we can put one more thing. I did get Starbucks this day. Where are my washi straps? I feel like these aren't long enough for here. Strange. Okay, that's better. I'll just put an icon there. So, what else did I do? Sign up for, should I put sign up for class? Move with movies. I went to eat tacos. I went to Target. I guess I'll put my Target run there. That was like the main thing. Do I have? I know I do have Target thingies somewhere. I think they're emojis. Target run and done, right? Here we go. Target. I'm just gonna put this little guy with inside the Target bag. I went to buy light bulbs because I actually bought put this here. I bought light bulbs for the put this here. Actually, it goes on Tuesday. I bought a what do you call those? The studio lights that all the cool YouTubers use. I bought them for my to plan, basically, because now that it's winter, the reason I haven't filmed before is because every time I went to film, it was really like, it's been rainy and gross here in Chicago, so there hasn't been enough pretty weather for me to film in. And then with the daylight savings, it gets like, it's nighttime at 3 by the time I wake up, because I work nights. The lights are, it's not good lighting, basically. Okay, so what else? Now in my checklist here, I can use some icons. I got gas what's today, Wednesday? I'm gonna put the little gas thing because I did get gas before I came home. What else happened? You guys hear that playing? I bet you do. I signed up for classes. What can I use to mark that on Monday? I'm gonna use like this. I'm gonna put in a little alarm clock for classes. I went to eat tacos, but I can put that in here. Glam Plan was delivered. I walked. I talked to my boy. And then I ordered lights on Amazon. So the shopping cart, yeah. Here. I think that's basically it. I walked, got my period overshare. I think that's it for that. On Tuesday, what did I do? I went to the gym. I cooked. Oh, I also started Sabrina on Netflix this day. Or was it Sunday? Actually, I started Sabrina on Sunday. Finished it Tuesday morning, right? Yeah. I watched it all Monday. I watched it Sunday, Monday, and then I finished it Tuesday in the morning because I was trying to get back on my regular sleeping schedule. So for finishing Sabrina, we're gonna do, let's see, I had class, I had Starbucks, I finished Sabrina, I cooked, and then I worked on my project. Okay, so the main things is I finished Sabrina. I kind of want to use a movie marquee for that because I'm ridiculous. And honestly, I don't finish shows that often. I think I'm going to use this leftover one from Scribble Prints Co. So what I'm going to do is okay. So I'm going to put you here for finishing Sabrina. And then in here, do I have any of the beigey labels anywhere? No. Okay. So I finished Sabrina. What else did I want to mark up here? I went to Starbucks twice. Well, I didn't go to, I went to Starbucks once, and then one of the officers was kind enough to get me my second cup of coffee of the day. So I guess I'll mark the Starbucks thing up here. I'm gonna put these to use. So I finished Sabrina. I got Starbucks twice. I cooked, which I can put in here. I worked out, and then I worked on my class project. Which can all go in my checklist. On Wednesday, which is today, I am filming, so I'm going to use a box for that because it deserves a box. All right, so filming my plan with me. I went to get breakfast before this, so I'm going to use just one of these. I think I'm going to use didn't want to use a glitter header, but I'm going to use one just to hold some Alright, so I'm gonna just put this here, and that's gonna be for going to get some breakfast before I came home. I did get gas. I'm filming. Is there like a planner thingy? I guess I could use one of these big thingies, or I know that here we go. These are actually from the freebies that came with the kit. That's okay. So I'm planning, I went to get breakfast, I went to get gas, and honestly that's all I got. Thursday I have nothing planned yet, and then anything else that comes up today I can just put down here. Friday I have payday, and for that I'll use a quarter box. And I don't think she has any payday stickers. So what else can I use? I actually have scripts from what's her name? Let me put this away before I put also. J. Crew Plans. So I'm gonna use one of these. Paydays. It actually matches perfectly. And I'm probably gonna use one of these bows. Why not? Wait, that's Thursday. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Oh dear. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try this one more again. Okay. So on Thursday, actually, I like to pay my bills for the upcoming 2 weeks. So what I'm gonna do is get another little piece of washi. Which I have here. Put this right here. And then put this guy back. So that's going to be for paying my bills. And then I need a black box. Oh man, my payday ran away. Do I have anything dark? I don't want to use I don't know what I did with my, of course there would be no this is a little too. This is meant for the monthly. I didn't mean to use foil, but alas, it was available. Let's see. I guess since I'm already using foil, I can use one of these. These are from Scribble Prints Co. and they are part of her, I don't know if it's this month's. It came with the mystery kit, I believe this month. Why not? We'll just do that because why the hell not? Okay, so this is to pay the bills. This is actual payday. I don't think I have anything else planned. No. The only other thing is I have a bill due on Sunday. And actually, I believe that's Veterans Day. So for Veterans Day, I'm going to use a half box. Okay. And I'm going to use another SPC thing. SPC J Crew plans. These are the what are these? Oh, these are like the holiday bucket list, and then these are the holidays. So I'm going to put Veterans Day right here. And it's probably crooked. Can I lift it up? Yeah, no. Okay. It's day. So I'm using the gold holidays from Scribble Prints Co. I have them in all the colors. And I actually have a bill due this day, which is the Glam Planner monthly. So I'm gonna just put, I have 2 bills due, so I'll just do a little bow right here to remind myself of those 2. And I think that's everything that I have for plans for now. So let me move on to the sidebar. Sidebar wise, I want to use coffee because adulting is hard. And I'm going to try to lift it up. Put her there. Alright. There's that. And then I have hopefully some habit trackers somewhere. No habit trackers. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 habit trackers. Brown one. And that'll be for, I don't know, sleeping, I guess. I don't have another one, so I'm just gonna I guess just do one. Man, okay. I'm a little discombobulated with what this kit has. So I'm surprised. She has 2 of these. So I'm gonna do exercise and work. First.
Finally, my time has come. Now's my chance to turn and run like I always do. Build a story in my head. It was love before we met. Happy with my idea of you. Stay where you are. Please don't break my heart. Love you in my daydream. Don't open your mouth, open your mouth. Everything I'll ever need. Spoil it now, spoil it now. You stood out and I fell down. Watching me, watching you. I know what you wanna do, but I'm afraid of my wish coming true. So I paint a picture in my mind that I go back to all the time. It's better than being with you. Stay where you are. Please don't break my heart. Love you in my daydream. Don't open your mouth, open your mouth. Everything I'll ever need. Spoil it now, spoil it now. You stood up and I fell down. I don't know how to come down. I was lost and I am found. You stood up and I fell down. Love you in my daydream. Don't open your mouth, open your mouth. Everything I'll ever need. Spoil it now.
Alright, so that's everything for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed my babbling and this craziness that is happening right now. I will see you guys next week. Next week is actually going to be my Fantastic Beasts kit. That's what I have planned for this. Because, as you guys know, the movie comes out on the 16th. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.